this will get us to where we need to be. It'll help us to climb the summit, but let's see what we're getting ourselves into as we prepare for the trial of patch 6.3, Mount Ordeals. Though seemingly impossible, Vitra senses the presence of Ashdaya in the source, prompting you to travel north to bitterly cold Garlemald. In the mountains do you battle with Cagnazzo, but though you prevail, your victory proves hollow. The Archfiend of Fire, Rubicante, seizes on your absence from Razat Han and moves to destroy the Void Gate in Oswaldal's legacy. When confronted at the base of Kagda, he issues you a challenge. And thus do you make for the summit to extinguish the flame of the Void Sense ambition. And just like before, 595 is required to go here. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what awaits us when we confront Rubicante. And so here we are. And so there he is at the summit of Mount Ordeals, Rubicante. Yeah, I had to play the intro music for Mount Ordeals.
The course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come!
Yeah, he's giving us a Titan-style platform to fight on. How will this go? It looks like we've got a chorus now to sing the Final Fantasy IV alternate boss music. So I made it a point to get all my stats boosted with some food before we started. So I used my 2 melon pies. Hopefully they will be good enough to last me and us for the entire duration of this fight. Let's see how this goes. Slow down as much as we possibly can on this guy.
The glory of fire.
Hopefully we can extinguish it. Hopefully not with Cagnazzo's some water, but yeah. Seems like Rubicante is taking us to hell. And not necessarily Hell's Lid, but well, there's fire over there, but it's still nice and happy and sunny over there. And now we have to play a guessing game with Mr. Big and Ugly. Everyone's running over to this side. Yeah, because, as you can see, there's a guessing game in store for you. You have to figure out which of the spots is going to have AoE shot at it, and run basically right next to where it's going. Yeah, he'll stop you just long enough that if you're caught in the AoE, you're gonna get burned, like the Red Mage was. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to do that mechanic yet, so I trust it to everyone else. And also, yeah, it seems easy at first to dodge because you just go to the opposite side of where the line is being drawn, but that's going to change as the fight continues. It also does not help that we have to deal with this. It's basically a hybrid take on what the second mini-boss did in the Dead Ends. But, as you can see, with a little something extra. And I don't envy the people who are standing where they're standing, choosing to stay just far away enough because, yeah, you can see this pursuit is still going on, but now it's finally breaking off. Alright, throw down Pain. Rubicante up to now? Well, it's more of Hell's Lid. And thankfully, there's still Sanctuary to look at. So now you can see arrows are spinning on the field. We're now going to figure out which way these arrows are going to spin in combination with what's going on over there. And it looks like we've guessed correctly. And we have.
Dark flames to me!
Now for his next round. And we are running this direction, it seems? Yeah, we're kind of spread out this time around. Oh, geez. Right in the line of fire. This one's gonna hurt. Thankfully, I have second wind. It's not much, but it's enough. And we're gonna need all the help we can get, because now we have Enrage mode. Ignato had one, and now Rubicante has one too. Watch out for that. Yeah, I solely have the attention of this one guy. We're trying to throw down as much damage as we possibly can. Trying to outrun the Enrage. Most of the stuff is dead now, and the rest has little health.
All will burn.
And raise us up a shield. Yeah, that's hot. That's hot.
Allow me to show
The
you
sword's hot.
real blade.
Fortunately, we pulled through.
You strength worthy enough of pride.
Well, thank you.
But will it be enough?
I hope so. Oh, what's he
I
up to
am
next?
one with the flame.
Yeah, you might remember a wardrobe change in Storm's crown. Well, now Rubicante is doing one of his own. On top of that, his muscles are bulging a little.
You are the first to behold this form.
Yeah, who needs Sephiroth to be a one-winged angel when we've got Rubicante? Let's continue on. He's revealing his true power now.
Iron.
Oh, I have been given a little space to walk in. Take advantage of it as much as we possibly can.
Now on my essence being pure.
And I was gonna the wheel of death, essentially. Oh jeez, yeah. Yeah, you kinda had a feeling I was in trouble there, and I was. And all we can do is just wait for a res. Thankfully it doesn't take long to get one. No! No! Thinking it's a second wind! And then run away! I'm gonna stay away from that mess.
Come, oh God.
And get to the other side now. Let the tanks deal with that.
I shall tear you asunder.
Look out for this now. You have a stack mech, but it's literally right next to a half moon. More battle litany for more dragon sight. Put out as much damage as we can on this thing. He's gonna do this again. Also, did I miss you? Oh no, I'm DCing! No! It's like, no! Please, for the love of God, no! Oh, that's scary. So is this.
Dark flame for me.
Yeah, that would have been awful. Yeah, am I generally going to DC now? Seems the pack knows where to go. And it seems like we're all running this way. Yeah, I'm going to get clipped.
Naught but ash will remain.
And I couldn't quite get there in time. Thankfully, that did not finish me off. And boy, how good is that food coming in right now? How instrumental is that to my survival currently? Keep going, keep going. Oh. Remember, this is the Titan fight, don't fall off. Go back again. Maybe stay where we are for now. Even as the pain of possible torturous AoE comes into my face. Yeah, we're playing with fire. And it's not just Rubicante's fire either. Oh, he took off his robe again, went one way, winged angel some more. Is this stopping? And this time I want to run to the middle. Oh, the samurai's gonna use Limit Break, okay.
The flames rise high.
So I had it loaded up, but yeah, you use it there, samurai. Someone's gotta use this thing. Yeah, Mr. Rubicante. I dare say you're in a bit of trouble! Look out for the recoil. That's that. Yeah, strangely enough, this is going to be easier than Storm's Crown. This one took less than 10 minutes to do away with Rubicante. Yeah, you've been extinguished. Yeah, we put you out, boy. You're gone. And we win. Yeah, we will not become a paladin as mentioned before, but victory is nonetheless ours. So after our victory, here in episode 200, no less, of Endwalker.
It seems I was a step slow.
Oh, you're fine. We made it. We first tried it. And then what about you, ugly? Yeah, can I clip your other wing?
To defeat all of us archfiends. You are strong indeed.
That's right. So yeah, what is it that Golbez seeks, or why do you fight? What is it that you wish to save? Yeah, I'd like to know his personal thoughts and feelings.
You would know your enemy's heart.
I've known a lot of them.
Very well. It bleeds more than you can ever understand. But I will speak, and you will listen, and learn how all began.
Fire away then. No pun intended. Tell me all that needs to be said. Or rather, I'll just see it all through the echo again. It does still work. And so, a long, long time ago, we have these things before us. If you didn't know, you can mistake them for our primals. There's Ifrit, there's Leviathan, there's Garuda, there's Titan.
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath? Since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains?
Yeah, hi there, Golbez.
But you are different. You remember who you were, and the paradise for which you fought. That world will never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth forever.
What are you gonna do about it?
Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land.
There is no hope. No freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
Well, you
I
said you believe
speak
it.
truth. The Ascian's revelation.
Oh,
There,
man.
are other worlds than this. Ours is but one of 14.
Yeah, the Ascians, even though they're no longer around, still have their influence.
There is no greater proof than the whispers we hear, born of a neighboring reality. A reality to which we may journey if we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
You meant it then. We will take this world as our own. Count me in.
Well, you're certainly eager. And I guess so is everyone else. And so,
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause.
and what's that? You're not gonna tell us?
A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
That sounds similar to the Dead Ends too. Well, at least we know what you're looking for. Because your ambitions have already started. So with the Echo now done...
And thus did we begin our great work.
Yeah, I guess Zero obviously doesn't have the Echo, and so Rubicante had to tell her everything while we were doing the Echo.
You intend to forsake the 13th and conquer the Source?
Just so. Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew.
I have people in the first who might think differently.
In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war. But I could not.
So in turn you wage another.
A means to a final end. The wheel of depravity must be broken. Even the most exalted succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls, until only the hunger remains. Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
Well, it seems like we've changed Zero's course.
I don't know. About this and a great many things. But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. Not everything need be a trade. This I learned from the people of this world. Even without a contract, without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another.
Indeed we do.
I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way. Else I am already a hunger-maddened beast.
Perhaps indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion.
Uh-huh.
Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
But how are we gonna get there now? Yeah. Why are you telling this, or are you betraying Golbez? But yeah, why are you telling us this? Yeah, we get confused.
to be so viciously slandered. Pride demands I prove my virtue at the last. And perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart.
Yeah, because we can't get his brother Cecil to come say hello and bring it out of him.
A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
And of course, there's no way Fusuya can break that curse on him either. And so away he goes. Poof! And thus the forged Fiends of Goldbeds are all dispatched. And so, now they're back on, well, I would say solid ground, but it's also raining. Zero. My inquiries delayed me. I am not accustomed to conversation. But I am glad I arrived in time to speak with Rubicante. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there's a better way. Yours. The future you strive for is one I wish to see. And I want to know why I feel this way. Why this fire burns in my breasts. Well, Zero, we can't help you out there, Zero. So, for completing this trial, we'll take 4,235 gil plus choice of tier 9 materia, of which we'll be taking the Savage Aim. And this guy is in my face and I need to step over. So, let's go ahead and speak with Zero, who's getting a little love from the Scholar Fairies. And we'll go ahead and take on now the final quest and the one from the title card for patch 6.3's main story entitled God's Revel, Lands Tremble. Zero is already contemplating your next move. There's nothing more for us here. What of Ozadol's legacy? How's there been word from Ashola and the others? Well, there is, but I see. Frustrating perhaps, but better that the gate be destroyed than used to unleash more Void Scent. We should return to Megaduta and rejoin the others. Very well then. We will go ahead and see you there. Oh, it looks like someone has got a very fancy gold saucer themed parasol. Yeah, I can tell by the various cactuars on it and the stars that this must be a new addition to the gold saucer that must have come up this patch. Or if it has come in a previous patch, I wasn't aware of it. In any event, let's go on over to the accommodating official and we'll make our way into dry land. It is good to see you both returned hale and whole. Your friends arrived not long ago and are already with the star trap. Shall I show you in? Yes, of course. So let's dry off as Vitra has now returned to his primary body. And as the Steny and the Stola are chatting it up. And that'll be the doors opening and us arriving. Yeah, I think, yeah, this is Zero's first time looking at Vitra himself. Because, yeah, she's only seen
Thank
Varshan's
goodness you're
bodies.
both all right. Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate. But tell us, how did you fare on the mountain?
Well, we did win. But here's what happened in the midst of it. And in the aftermath, too.
Golbez
shocks us at all.
aspires to deliver Void Scent unto the source, where they may die and return to the life stream to be reborn.
Far be it for me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Agreed.
Indeed. Void Scent themselves are inherently dangerous. Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered. 'Twould be naught less than a calamity.
And that's what we could very well see in the next patch, or even the next expansion. So, how can we prevent this?
The simplest way would, of course, be to strike at Golbez himself. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
Yeah, because we basically are in a situation now where he has to open a door for us.
Indeed. Rubicante have deprived us of a means to cross into the void.
Kenyatso's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Then the days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
Yeah, either that or Golbez will just show up on our doorstep. Which I could easily see happening.
We could employ another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure. An unlikely prospect. Better we explore other avenues. If you will excuse my absence, I shall return to Sharlayan to look for information.
By all means. Meanwhile, I shall seek the counsel of our alchemists.
Alright then.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
Well, you've got a few months there, Ishtal, to make the most of it.
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here.
I'm sure you will there, Monfrere. Yeah, Ishtal alone will be more than a match for those tomes, or how about a little dragoon training to keep your lance arm honed with your sister here? I wouldn't be afraid of doing so.
Rest assured, I never shirk my training. I will be ready for whatever awaits.
And then that brings us over here.
May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment.
Well, yep. I think we've got to the point where she's working for free.
I will go for myself. To try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante. And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
We'll help you get there, Zero. So tip your hat off once again. She really likes to do that,
While our
doesn't she?
esteemed sorceress battle tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
Yeah, there are other things we can do over the course of the next few months. And as for you, Vitra, yeah, hang your head here.
You again, sister.
Yeah, let's hope we can pull through for you, big guy. You've suffered enough. So at least we know what most of us are doing. And I know what comes up in the next little while. Oh, in the meantime, yeah, Vitra's gone back to his young Varshan self. Before you leave, I would once more express my gratitude. By your hand has Stavnir been saved yet again. But before you deliver my people, you helped me rediscover hope. When the sight of my sister's eye left me bereft and adrift for a time. We may have lost the gate in Azadal's legacy, but there must be another way to travel to the void, and together we will find it. For now, I bid you rest and recover your strength. I too shall have my vessel improved ahead of our next foray. To achieve his ends, Golbez has sacrificed his 4 generals. Such a ruthless foe is unpredictable in the extreme, but no matter what he plots, we shall do our utmost to see that he does not succeed. And we'll be there when we can deliver the killing blow. So, for completing the final quest of the main story patch 6.3, we'll accept 1,274 gil. So, back over in Unlucky 13. As we look up into the sky. Is that the sun? Is that what it looks like in the 13th? Meanwhile, on the moon in the 13th. Yeah, we were told about the moon that is a part of this world. Maybe that's what it looks like. Because, yeah, it looks a lot like a sun. Yeah, I personally don't know myself if that is indeed a moon or a sun or whatever. But we do know what that is. That is Ajdaya. Writhing in agony. And being bound, perhaps in no worse of a way than Tiamat was when she was bound for so long.
Have joined with the great flow.
Hi there, Golbez. What's the ugly mug at the top of your throne?
In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful, and few were as ravenous as they. You were fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection.
Yeah, those fancy little things aren't gonna light up and move anymore.
But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding.
Are you sure about that?
Hereon, I shall walk alone.
Well, I guess you do have, right there, the ultimate bargaining chip in your possession. Yeah, who's suffering worse? Ajdaya here, or Tiamat over in Azaz La? Tiamat is no longer in Azaz La, and can fly around wherever. But yeah, that roar basically cleared away all the mist in this place. Let's have a look of where we are, as the camera pans out. So yeah, we are indeed on the moon over here. And that is what the 13th looks like. We knew it was a dark place, and that's all there is. Where are the rolling stones when you need them?
At long, long last, the end draws nigh. The end to life on that star, and the end to my suffering.
Your suffering only ends when we can snap you out of your spell and reunite you with Cecil properly. Who knows, maybe that happened in patch 6.4. Beyond closed gates awaits your foe, where no path leads, and none may go. And thus we have our build-up for the next part of the main story. And we earn the achievement, Hallowed and Harrowed. So as the rain continues to fall here in Razad Han, I should probably bring out my... Do I have a pink? Yeah, I do. I do have my pink Parasol from this week because it's the perfect thing for her to be using on a rainy day here in Razad Han. But we now know exactly what is at stake now. We've cleared out all of Golbez's adversaries, but now we need to get to the man himself. And we'll be able to do that when we pick up things in patch 6.4. But of course, there's other things to do as well. Not the least of which includes getting back over to Mordona and resuming the 24-player raid challenge because a new one has appeared. So when I join you again, that is where we will next reconvene. And I look forward to showing that off. I haven't had the opportunity to do it yet, so I'm going to get all of the content out here from the main first. And then I will start to show off the new 24-player raid, as well as everything else that is available, including, and I did mention that I was going to do this because you guys did request it, I will start to show off the content for the Island Sanctuary when I'm able to, because now that we're in an odd-numbered patch, it's a lot easier for me to do things that don't require me to do a lot of tombstone grinding, so I can definitely commit a lot of time to showing off the Island Sanctuary, and we'll see just how far I can get Rika with it once we actually get it started. So I look forward to showing off what else 6.3 has in store, and hope to see all of you there. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. And thanks to everyone for joining me for the first 200 episodes of this patch, because in the last 2 expansions, with 200 episodes, we were on our way to the end of the expansion. But that's not the case here. We still have 2 more patches still to do after this one. So this is going to be, not only is it the last expansion I'm going to Let's Play of this game, it's also going to be by far the longest. And it makes sense why, so I look forward to seeing all of you guys when we join you again next time. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light.